Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. You can do anything on your birthdays. When you locked up, birthdays is your worst days. Today we shipping champagne like we Thursday. You feel me? I'm 59 years old. I made it to be 59 years old. God bless my soul. You feel me? So today at 12 o'clock, I'm going to repeat what I did in 2011. I'm going to put the toilets in front of the Towson courthouse, and I'm going to tell the story that the media and Scott Shellenberger didn't tell. I'm going to tell the truth, and we're going to shame the devil today. I've been homeless since 2007. I'm out $2.6 million, and I'm coming for what belongs to me. When I started this was against Governor O'Malley, Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein. It was about the O'Malley machine. And when I started this, I told you about my crown. You feel me? I'm the king of fools. I'm the king of Shorty's barbecue. I'm the king of barbecue. I'm the king. I'm a king in this thing. You feel me? And I claim my crown. And like I said, I'm the king of fools. And y'all gonna see this dumbass shit. You feel me? Y'all make me famous for toilets, so I'm gonna run with it. I'm getting ready to start marketing and distribution of this shit. I'm gonna be the new tidy bowl man, the political tidy bowl man. I'm gonna be the Ralph Nader of the neighborhood. You feel me? I'm gonna be like Saturday Night Live. Welcome to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, boys and girls. I'm getting ready to piss y'all off, and we're going to talk about white supremacy. We're going to talk about the illegal war on drugs, and we're going to talk about the meaning of that toilet. That toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. That toilet take your shit every day. And since 1986, I've been having this war on, y'all been having this war on drugs. Well, I'm an enemy combatant. I'm a victim of your war on drugs. Mass incarceration, your prison industry, locking up black America under the 13th Amendment. That's not going to happen in 2019. We're going to set a precedent-setting case. Because, see, Scott Shellenberger charged me with terrorism. He said that toilet was a bomb. And that toilet is a bomb. That toilet is going to terrorize you with the truth. It's going to do what it do. It's going to terrorize you with the truth. And I'm going to use him to do it. I'm going to squeeze democracy. I'm going to squeeze it. And I'm going to see if you hear what I say. I'm going to squeeze it. He in office. He in office, and he going to be the funniest motherfucker in the world. I'm going to get to use him for everything I do. So today at 12 o'clock, I'm going to the Towson courthouse, right in the mall between the old courthouse and the new courthouse. And I'm going to put my toilets up. I'm going to put the toilets up. I'm going to put the storyboards up. I'm going to put the Johnny Orleski sign up. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to tell my truth. I'm going to speak my truth to power today because it's my birthday. I want Scott Shellenberger criminally charged. I want him charged like you did Nafong in the Duke lacrosse case. Scott Shellenberger knowingly lied to the grand jury. He presented false evidence to the grand jury to politically enrich himself, to financially enrich himself, because I'm coming after y'all's money, and I told you I was coming after your money. I want your surety bonds. I want your 401ks. The same way that you took me and made me homeless and poor, I'm going to make you homeless and poor. It's a fair exchange. We're going to call it trading places. Toilet is a prop for a movie. I'm the king of fools. I'm the king of shit. You made me famous for it, so I'm going to run with it. I'm going to take a negative and turn it to positive. I'm going to take sugar. I'm going to add sugar to shit and shit to sugar, and I'm going to have fun doing it. I told y'all what I was going to do to y'all. I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in America and which white America respects? Well, I told you this was a social scientific experiment, and I proved my point. Y'all took me to court and y'all locked me up. You held me for 186 days in Illinois for terrorism, and I came to file a $2.5 billion class action lawsuit against y'all. Sam Cunningham got this information. Mary Cunningham got it. Angelo Kyle got it. You feel me? Those are the black faces shielding the corruption and the racism in Lake County, Illinois. Those are your vanguards for justice. You feel me? So, Clyde, you can use this information too. I came home on vacation. I went back on probation. Y'all permitted Jake Davis, James Hammond to write an illegal lease and steal my property. That property was financing my movie. That property was my 401k. That property was my retirement plan. I'm supposed to be retired now. My store was for sale for $150,000. Jake didn't give me the $150,000. Jake Davis was money laundering out that business. No taxes was paid out that business. I asked for an audit. And that toilet that I put in Towson was all about Jake Davis, James Hammond, Scott Shellenberger, Governor O'Malley. That's what the toilet was about. It was about Dr. Lamont Hill. It was about Richard Sher. It was about Kelly Lynn. It was about Bank of America. It was about this corruption machine that y'all have in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And I exposed it. I named your judges, your lawyers, and your politicians that get paid to lock Black Baltimore and Black Baltimore County up. I named your police officers. I came and served you subpoenas. And those subpoenas was what's going to make my movie so powerful. Because Doug Gansler used his office. This is what O'Malley did. O'Malley had Doug Gansler. O'Malley got Frosh. O'Malley has a democratic machine in which he's created just like D.C. Stevenson from the 1920s. If you Google D.C. Stevenson, that's what O'Malley created. If you Google Operation Grey Lord, that's what I did. I turned in the courts to the Department of Justice, Rod Rosenstein, Alan Locks in 2012. Rod Rosenstein is the Attorney General for the United States. Rod Rosenstein destroyed evidence exposing the corruption in the Democratic Party in Maryland. My witnesses are Brian Faith and Philip Davis, because my son Philip was with me for everything I did. You feel me? So when I come back home today, I'm in D.C. today. I'm in Virginia. I don't know where I'm at. Wherever I'm at, I'm visiting my family, because I separated myself from my family for the last 12 years because I was doing this documentary. I didn't want my family to become a casualty of war, because when y'all can't do nothing to me, you try to do something to my family members. No, 12 o'clock, we're going to settle all this shit. I'm putting the storyboards out. I'm going to name your asses, and I'm going to dare you to do something. You do something, do it to me. I picked a fight with you. I told you about your corruption. I told you about your racism. And I told you what I was going to do to you. You made me miss my mother's funeral. I couldn't put my mother to rest, so I'm going to lay it to rest today. My son ain't got no headstone on his grave. I'm going to lay it to rest today. It's my birthday. Y'all locked me up December 24th. I came home on vacation. I went back on probation. And I got the jailhouse diary. Michael Alport committed a bomb threat in Lake County, Illinois, and y'all gave Michael Alport everything in the world. Y'all gave him a bond. Y'all gave him bail. Y'all let him go out of jail. Y'all let him get high. Y'all let him come back. Then we're going to talk about Jeremy Stimmich, and we're going to talk about Doug Zeitz. Doug Zeitz is Judge Rossetti's husband. Doug Zeitz took a payoff to get Doug Zeitz took a payoff. All right. Doug Zeitz gave a payoff to get somebody out of jail. Doug Zeitz was Jeremy Stimmick's Michael Alport. Doug Zeitz is Michael Alport's lawyer. Doug Zeitz is married to Judge Rossetti. I'm going to show you the corruption in Lake County. Also, there was another case, Jeremy Stimmich. Jeremy Stimmich was a white boy that got locked up on December the 24th. Same day I went to jail. He walked out of jail the same day I walked out of jail. His judge was Judge Hall. Judge Hall got $40,000 to make Jeremy Stimmich's case go away. Now, if you look at Jeremy Stimmich, check the case out, see what he went to jail for, and see what he came out with. See what he got charged with, and see what his criminal record is now. They wiped that shit clean. I got a lot of people in that jailhouse diary. And in that jailhouse diary, I read Dred Scott in the court records. I read Dred Scott in the court records. I asked for my case to be held in Maryland. Frank Conway destroyed evidence. You feel me? Frank Conway destroyed evidence. Scott Shellenberger destroyed evidence. And the Baltimore County courts destroyed evidence. I won my trial. I was innocent of all charges. That means that at jailhouse diary, my daily diary, that means the computer and everything that you took, you got to compensate me for. And until you compensate me, I'm going to start, I'm telling this story. A book, a movie, and a lawsuit. You haven't compensated me for nothing that you took from me. The book is the Minority Report and those other books that I got out there. You feel me? And I'm going to put all that out there in Towson today. We're going to put everything on the table. We're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. And if you want to lock me up today, I ain't got a problem getting locked up. I got bail money. I got get out of jail money. I got jail support. If you lock me up, Towson is gonna look like a sea of niggas, because everybody gonna come take care of Shorty. Everybody knows Shorty. You feel me? Officer Dennis from my Shorty program was at the homeless feeding on Sunday. All right, he was at the homeless feeding on Christmas Eve. Officer Dennis and his wife. So they're gonna tell you about Shorty. I've been doing nothing but good in the community since I came here. I've not broken no laws in the state of Maryland since I've been here. But you labeled me a terrorist. So I'm gonna live up to your expectations, and I'm gonna terrorize you with the truth. Ugh. I got an artist, and this artist has donated art for my project. All right, this artist has donated. He donated this work. All right. He donated this work for my cause, He gave me this. All right. He gave me this. I love this. This is about Mother Earth. This is about Mother Africa. This is about us. This is about fatherless families. You feel me? Because y'all leaving our black women to raise our kids without fathers. And then when our black sons come up and grow up, they don't have nothing. You feel me? That's the world. Our blackness is the world. It's our essence. You feel me? Like I said, we auctioning this off. And he gave this one to me. Oh. See it? To Shorty. He gave this to me. So at 12 o'clock, send me a Towson. I'm like, I'm the bully. I'm gonna be the 500-pound gorilla in the room. You feel me? 12 o'clock, I'll be at Towson Courthouse with the toilets, with the storyboards, and the truth. Truth gonna speak the power today. I ain't got nothing to lose, and I got everything to gain. I'm gonna give you Bible stories in 2019. I'm gonna give you David and Goliath. I'm gonna give you Samson and Delilah. I'm gonna give you Daniel in the lion's den. I'm gonna give you a lot of knowledge and a lot of information. You feel me? But more than anything, I'm gonna give you the truth. When you tell a lie, you gotta tell another lie and another lie. That's what Shellenberger did. Shellenberger told a lie. He told so many lies, he got caught up in his lies. I put that toilet in Towson on February the 6th, not February the 7th. I put that toilet in Towson because y'all tried to kill me. You put guns to my head. You was threatening my life. And the best way to fight a bully is to fight you in the public eye. So everything I did in public. I put over 78 toilets all over Baltimore in the last 12 years since I started this shit. 2019, I'm going to be the tidy bowl man. I'm going to clean up shit. You're going to see me in Annapolis. I'm going to be pulling y'all's card. When I go to Annapolis, y'all going to see this shit. It's an ink pen. You feel me? What happens in Vegas? I was supposed to be in Vegas. My mother died February the 2nd. I was supposed to attend my mother's funeral. Y'all locked me up and kept me from attending my mother's funeral. And you charged me with terrorism. So I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. I'm going to terrorize you with toilets. When I come to Annapolis, I'm going to put this toilet by your face and I'm going to take a picture because you're a piece of shit. When I see Tony Bridges, I'm going to take the picture. Click, 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 aim, and shoot. Click, aim, and shoot. We're going to shoot the shit with Shorty. You feel me? You made me famous for toilets. I'm going to be the king of shit. I'm going to be the king of shit. I'm going to use this as potty training politicians for political statements from now to the day I die because you made me famous for toilets. You charged me with that case. So I'm going to run with it. I'm going to set up a webinar page and a podcast in 2019. So everything that I've been going through for the last 13 years, we're going to put it all on film. All those videotapes that I got in that box, We're going to start showing those on the webinars and the podcast. We're going to see in 2019, we're going to call it Operation Walls of Jericho. We're going to see how many toilets it's going to take before I get justice. We're going to see how many toilets it's going to take before you disbar Scott Shellenberger and charge him with a crime like you did Nathan. The reason that y'all don't want to charge Scott Shellenberger, and the reason that y'all protected Scott Shellenberger, because he got all your secrets. If y'all charge Scott Shellenberger, he going to snitch. I made this as a stop snitching video. Y'all sent all them brothers to jail for the war on drugs. And this is about the war on drugs. This is about the abuses of power, the abuses of your prosecutorial discretion, and how you abuse your powers is an arm of the law. I broke you down, and you can't do nothing about it. You got to pay me for what you took from me. My truck was worth $6,000. You got to compensate me for my truck. The contents of my truck was the movie releases, and 13 storyboards. The contents of the truck was worth over $100 million. So what we're going to do is we refiling that lawsuit on February the 2nd. And I'm going to sue you for maybe $100 million. And I'm going to have all this evidence to go with the case. So we go in front of a jury trial. I want a jury to tell me that I committed a bomb threat. I want a jury to tell me that I was wrong. Because when I present this evidence in front of a jury, it's going to show Scott Shellenberger, it's going to show Governor O'Malley, it's going to show the Democratic Party in Maryland and the corruption that you did under stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I already got the dissent decree. I was doing this shit before y'all made before you did the dissent decree. So I'm going to use the dissent decree as supporting evidence for my case. Now, JB, the lawyer, he didn't want to take this case. I asked him to take this case. He didn't want to take it. Ivan Bates didn't want to take it. Hassan Giordano, he know all about it. Hassan Giordano was Frank Conway's prodigy or protege. Frank Conway and Hassan Giordano was cool. Hassan knew everything that I was doing, and I told Hassan, and Hassan ain't said nothing about this at all. You feel me? C.D. Witherspoon know about this. C.D. Witherspoon ain't did nothing about this. That's why I fucks with C.D. Witherspoon like I do. And in 2019, any activist that ain't doing active in the community, if you are activist and not activist, I'm going to pull your card. Kwame, remember what I told you about the crown? Remember what I told you about the crown? Dog, ain't nobody took my crown. I'm the king. I'm the king of barbecue. I'm the king of activists in Baltimore. I'm the king because I set the standard. You feel me? And when you set the standard, you get to dictate policies. And I dictate policy. When I holler mic check, that means I control the crowd. When I holler mic check and they holler back, that means that I got that power. That means that I'm going to get a seat at the table in 2019. Mayor Kathleen Pugh, you approved my Shorty program. You approved my homeless program. But you keep avoiding me. We want to make this perfectly clear. Kathleen Pugh knew about everything I was doing. Kathleen Pugh was down in Annapolis when I was testifying about getting access to the grand jury. Jill P. Carter was in Annapolis when I asked to testify in front of the grand jury. I have testimony in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee and the House Judiciary Committee about the grand jury. 2019, I want access to the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. When you give me access to the grand jury, I'm going to tear O'Malley's machine down. Y'all going to jail. You're going to lose your 401ks. Johnny Oleski said if I got evidence and I could prove what I said about the corruption in the courts that he would investigate. Well, today, you're going to investigate. Because today at 12 o'clock, I'm putting all this shit in front of the Towson courthouse. I'm a revolutionary. I'm an activist. I'm Martin. I'm Malcolm. I'm Frederick Douglass. I am Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in America, which white America respects. Well, today, you're going to change. See you at 12 o'clock. Don't be late. I go to jail for the right reasons. Will you?